my God, alright, we gotta have to talk about... Welcome to This Week in Weiss Schwarz, where we talk about Weiss Schwarz news and cards of the day. It's a rough week. Alright, it's a really rough week. Sorry about last week's video as well. It was super long. It is my fault. I hurt my hand. I'll promise I'll never do that again. But we're gonna keep this week's short. I know a lot of people watch my show and watch my videos to get the news and the updates or the game of Weiss Schwarz. This is like an escape for some people. The global environmental crisis, there's anti-vax rallies everywhere, there's attack on women, people of color, a looming housing crisis, and this fucking loser over here. I get it. I play this game as a way to unwind and for a second, forget the troubles of the world. With that being said, we're gonna start off with bad news, and maybe, hopefully, we'll get into some good news. Maybe, I don't know. I'll cut in some pictures of puppies or something between each segment. So the very first thing, we're gonna start off with supply chain issues. God damn it, not this shit. It was only a matter of time until the supply chain issue is going to hit our hobby. For the unaware, read this NPR article on what it means. To us in the card game community, this means that we're going to be receiving delays. You see, we get our cards printed in Singapore, which is not the United States. We have to get these goods imported to us, and as such, the best way to do it is through the ports on the West Coast. Look at the news article. Everything is backed up. There is going to be a delay in Quintessential Quintuplets. Maybe. Is that right? It says maybe. There's possibly going to be a delay in Quintessential Quintuplets. The reason for this is that some stores are still on track to get them. The usual suspects in SoCal are reporting that they're going to be getting their booster sets next week, and while some game stores are also reporting the delay, my thinking is that the further you are from the West Coast from the actual shipping port, the more likely you're going to be getting the delay. My locals is getting their Quints box on time, and that also means that I'll be getting mine on time. The worst possible thought is that the shipping containers that have the Quintessential Quintuplet set are now in the ocean, which to that I say, honey, get my scuba diving gear, I'm going fishing. I could probably sell them as rare misprints or something. Now that is outside of Bushiroad's control, so we could not fault them for that. On the other side of that is that there is a delay in the supply set of Data Bullet. The extra booster set of Data Bullet is going to be released on time. This is only the supply set. No word of when we are getting the supply set. Now this is because of a production error. Oh man, now this really does sucks, but you know, good old Bushiroad. Alright, so but hold on. Hold up. The link says supply set, and the actual article says surprise set. So I thought they went back and changed the name to supply set because that's what it is, but maybe it's not. Maybe it is a surprise set. It's a surprise that this got delayed, that's for sure. Maybe Intern Kun got fired again. Rest in peace, Intern Kun. You will be missed. How about some bad news for collectors, specifically people seeking out the numbered cards? Asuna number 2 has been pulled, and so has Alice number 1. So if you're on the lookout for those, sorry, but they have been pulled, and the people who have pulled them have expressed no desire to sell them. I would like to have these people say what state they're from or what country, because I would like to see if this is truly random distribution. Because we need to remember, the United States is not the only country that gets English Weiss Schwarz products. There's Canada, Australia, Mexico, plenty of countries in Europe that also get these products. Because Bushiroad could be like, you know, let's send some here, let's send some here, why not send some over here, and yeah, that place looks good right there, send some here. It is interesting to think about. If you pulled the number SP, that is some good luck, because those are going for about $2 grand base. That is money that I can't even imagine spending on a single trading card, so good looking out for you guys. The best thing is that I play the game. I'm not like the biggest collector in the world, I play the game. Seeing these Asuka finishers go for $3, that is great news for me. Remember, people that are just buying product just to get this hot stamp cards, sell the bulk that you do not need. Help us players out, please. Alright, what is next? What is next? Yes, this. We got the bad news for players and collectors. We got the bad news for just the collectors, and now let's get some bad news for the players. Oh, Mr. Lunchbox, I have some bad news to share. Fucking fuck. Alright, what, Bunny Bow? Like, what is the news? What do you gotta say? I was at my locals and I was playing A-Choice Slime and I taught, but I didn't use my level 3 combo at all. It was really sad because Bunny Bow really wanted to use the level 3 combo, but I still taught by hitting my opponent with the climaxes every turn. Fuck you. So this is only bad news if you're a Coomer. I finally said that word in a video. Holy shit. The Bushiroad Global Online Store currently has playmats of the light novel art of Kurumi from Data Live available for a limited time. This is bad because I cannot think of these plays because I'm so fucking horny right now. In a less suggestive series, Gochiusa is also having playmats and sleeves. Snag them up if you would like. Speaking of Gochiusa, we have some reprints coming.
Oh, Mr. Watchbox, I know! You're going to talk about Overworld! This is good news! Do we have news for that much anticipated Overworld reprint? Are you excited for Overworld?
I would get rid of you if you weren't paying for half of the rent. We are actually going to receive Gochiusa re-edit. This was announced during the previous JP strategy presentation, but we finally have some information on this. This is going to be released on January 28th, 2022. There are going to be a total of 100 cards with 82 reprints and 18 new cards. There will also be 5 PR cards and 7 signed cards. Some reprints will contain new art and some reprints will also have different rarities. This is nothing new in the world of re-edits. So the reprints are going to come from the first booster set, the trial deck, the extra booster set, and Dear My Sisters. Here is a chart of all of the cards that are being reprinted, and at the very bottom is an example of the new art that is going to be featured for some of the cards. Freedom Duo did a phenomenal picture of all the reprints that are going to be in the set. Click the link in the description below to check it all out. I'm not going to go over them here because 82 cards is a lot. We also have some information on Project Sekai. All we know is that there's going to be a total of 5 trial decks. I think that is some good news. We can end there because I do not want to talk about the day 1 prices of Zombieland Saga. Oh, geez. Shout out to Nova TCG, though, securing the bag for sure. Oh, and some more good news is that ENTCG has a video talking about some of the Ruby cards as well, so congratulations to them. So as we could see, it's just not all bad news in the world of Weiss Schwarz. I guess I'm not eating this month.